It is that time of year. May 1st is tomorrow. It's snowing and the elk are down in the meadow. Fun. Okay, normally I don't do multiple takes, but this is the third try at trying to get this right. I've been filming myself from about the chest down, so you haven't even gotten to see me. But we're back at the cabin. It is Thursday, April 29th. I take that back. It's April 30th. Tomorrow's May Day. And in typical Colorado fashion, it is actually snowing. We're supposed to get, probably 6 more inches overnight tonight. We'll see, because I'm going to have the deck completely clear. And right now, there's about 4 inches on the deck is all there is. But Charlie is loving it. She gets to eat the snow, run around in the cold, and enjoy it. So we'll get out there. We'll check some trail cams. But the real plan this weekend is to test my Starlink with my regular job. And tomorrow being Friday, I have to work all day. I've got a spare monitor. I've got my Starlink, so we're ready to give that a try and hopefully it works out. Then we're going to start to work on milling. We got to get a bunch of 2x6s and 6x6s tomorrow, or I'm sorry, Saturday and Sunday, because on this side of the cabin, we're going to build an extension, a bedroom. So we're looking forward to that. But now, getting a little bit chilly. I want to get this deck shoveled off. I want to get inside, get a nice fire going, and have some nice dinner. And then I got to watch my Denver Nuggets play tonight. Oh, they got to win to stay in the race. So go Nugs. By the time this comes out, though, we'll know if they've made it to the next round or not. So hope you enjoy. If you do, please subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. Like it. Share it with your friends if this is content you think they would enjoy as well. So hopefully you do enjoy, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, let's get a fire going and feed the belly. Excuse me, honey. Oh no, we don't have any kindling. Shit. All right, I gotta run out and get that. Here's how we make kindling. I got this little kindling maker, let's call it. It's kind of a axe blade in a way. And all we have to do is put a piece of this on top, and another thing I'm missing. I don't have my hatchet here. God, I'm out of control tonight. Let's use my maul then, if we have to. I'll go through and do this until I have my bucket full of nice small pieces, and then we'll get back in the house to get these things, get that fire going, because it's chilly, man. All right, let's try that again. That's more what the kindling bucket's supposed to look like. And as usual, we'll use an egg carton with some older paper towels to start this up. All right, one match, here we go. We'll be warm in no time. Well, since we got a rain and snow mixture going on right now and the wind is calm, we're gonna burn this. Been waiting all winter. And finally, start the fire on top and let it settle down so we don't get such a big flame. If you start at the bottom, it just builds and builds and builds. Hopefully it'll go. Are you happy? I thought so. Well, we got it going. You can see it's kind of top and it'll work itself down. But we might throw some more wood on it a little bit later. But yeah, we got a good snow going right now too. So really no fear of this spreading anywhere tonight. We are a-rolling now. It'll be done in under an hour, so before it even gets dark, that fire will be out. Well, I guess I was right. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed last night before the Nuggets played because it did not go well. They are out, so now I have to, God, I don't even know who to root for anymore in the NBA playoffs. I guess I'll just say go Avalanche. I mean, they swept their first series. But anyway, what a difference a day makes. Look at out here. It is sunny and just absolutely beautiful. Most of the snow is melting. And we are about to go out and start getting some work done. By the way, Starlink, I used it all day long. I've got Outlook running, Teams running, my Internet Explorer is running, and I worked for 9.5 hours today, did 2 over 1 hour meetings on Teams, and I only used 7.8 gigs of info, which means I have the 50 gig package. I can work, what is that, more than 12 days out here and not worry about running out of data. So I'm happy about that because I'll never be out here more than maybe 6 to 8. So it's working out just like I hoped it would. No hitches or hiccups the whole time. So let's get this video underway and let's get started on getting some work done out here. Back to work again today. Last night, I was going to fix the tie rod on the John Deere that was broken. And I found out it has both left-hand and right-hand threads on the tie rod. And they sent me 2 right-handed thread tie rod ends. So don't get to use that, which means I have to get the white 4-wheeler going. But before that, right there's the chimney. Last night, I had to get up there and the whole upper spark arrestor was plugged with creosote. So I got that all cleaned up because there was smoke was getting in the house and it just wasn't burning right.
but you can also see real close. Maybe you heard that. There's a hummingbird on my hummingbird feeder in the snow. So there's a ladder I used last night, and there's the four-wheeler I got to get out right now. But exciting, our hummingbirds are back. It's going to be a great day of milling. Wow, what a champ. Started immediately, and it's been sitting for a while. So now, the dead John Deere, waiting for a new tie rod. Uncover, but I do have a little bit of snow I'm dealing with today. Shouldn't be much of a big issue. We're gonna get milling, but I gotta first get my ramps so I can roll big logs right on top of there. Don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the fire that I started Thursday night, and it's Saturday morning, and the ground is still hot, and there's still smoke coming up. Spreading it out, getting it to cool down. I got a couple days till I leave for home.
So we're going to take this 2x4 and we're going to cut it into a little over a 5-foot section and a 3-foot section. Then I'm going to taper kind of the ends, but that should make it almost level for here, and another one here as far as a ramp goes, and we should be able to just load up and roll logs right on. That's why I kept it so low. Cut some tapers on here and we'll be good to go.
You're blocking my view. You're blocking my view. So I know I have one longer and one shorter, but that's because we dig down into the ground, and the slope of the hill actually kind of goes like this. So they're at about the same angle in regards to hitting the rails. So we're going to use this now as our ramps. And yes, I milled those two pieces. My first weekend, I used the sawmill.
Well, since the tie rods on the John Deere are not working, we're going to have to use the white four-wheeler, which I've used it to do this before, and it does a great job. We'll actually lift the front of the log off the ground, so it's not quite as difficult to tow. All right, we got the front of the log off the ground, strapped to the four-wheeler. Let's head out.
Let it sit in the sun. Got to go that way a little further. Excuse me. You know what I need to do before loading it? I got to measure it to exactly 10 feet 3 inches because this is 12 and a half feet. So I got to cut a bunch off here. Perfect length now. Doesn't get easier than that. Wow. Love it. Let's take a quick sec and talk about how we're going to make this or be as efficient as we can with the log, because it's 14 inches on this end. This end over here is only 10 inches. So there's 4 inches difference. So we're going to take a jack underneath here. We're going to lift this end up 2 inches because that splits the difference then. And then we can have the least amount of waste and really use the middle of the log where it's the best. All right, we're set up, ready to go. Water's running. Power's on. See if this thing will hum. Looks like a pretty good first cut. Let's get the second one done and we'll be able to figure out then how much or how big of logs we're going to be able to get out of this. You want to talk about nice and square? No gap that side, no gap this side. So now we'll work on making some boards. Last cut, we'll have a square. I can definitely do something with this. Ta-da! Now I gotta figure out what kind of boards I can make. I'm thinking, well, that's 7.5, that's 8. We'll decide here in a minute. So I've got this offcut right here, and it's 2 inches thick, so I can actually make it 8 foot
2x8 out of this just by trimming that top live edge off. Kind of happy about that. Ha ha! Eight feet is right here, right where it starts to kind of thin out. So yeah, baby, that one's gonna work. You see this? The 8 feet ends right about here. So it'll be fine. Floor joists for the new extension.
That log did pretty good for me. I got 3 10-foot 3-inch 2x8s, 1 8-foot 2x8, and I still have to trim up some of these, see if I can't get something out of this piece here. I think I can, so we're gonna give it a whirl. Maybe even if we get a 6-foot 2x6, I'd be happy. Wow, C-130, low altitude. Char, what do you think about that? Yeah, scary? No, yay. USAF, baby, let's go. All right, stacked and stickered. We now have enough 2x8s for all the flooring and the rim joists, so we're happy about that. Then we've got most of the 2x4s we need to do the one wall to hold the roof up. All we have now to do is a bunch of 2x6s that are going to actually be our roof rafters. So the next tree is all going to be 2x6s, and I need 6 or so of those. Well, there you go. Another log cut up. I got 4 2x6s, and I got 5 1x8s. That'll be my flooring. So now I just got to stack them in the pile over here with my 2x8s and my 2x3s. Done milling for the day. Time to put it all away, get cleaned up over here. Okay, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this gap right here. And today, as I was milling, I had extra wood. And so I cut a 1/2 inch thick by 8.5 inch wide plank to fill in that gap. I'll do it on the other side next time I'm out.
Can't be all work. Got to play once in a while. Since last year, let's see if I get close enough here, we've added a drop away rest and a new micro adjustable 5-pin sight. So we got to start getting in shape with this thing again. Let's give it a try. I do believe I killed that deer 3 times. Let's go take a look.
Okay, I killed it twice and once I went underneath. But we'll take 3 more shots, see how it goes. You see where this is? Right there. By the old sawmill. Good morning. Not a lot on the agenda today, and yes, I have the same jacket on again as I always do, but I like this. A lab on it. So today, not a lot of cleanup time. I got to clean up my whole mill area. I got to clean up the cabin, and I'm going to install something to make my life a heck of a lot better. And that is going to be a bark stripper that attaches to my chainsaw so I can make it happen a lot quicker and easier than trying to peel it by hand. So looking forward to seeing if I can get that to work today as well. And that's about it. Then it's head back home, and it's a big day. The NCAA Division II lacrosse selection show is today. We are currently ranked 3rd in the region, my daughter's lacrosse team. And so we're going to see where our seating is for the big dance. Only 24 teams make it, and I couldn't be more proud. So let's finish up today, get home, and see how things go. Good morning. Are you happy today? Hi. Hey. Where are you going? Give me some love here. Give me some love. Good girl. All right, time to clean this up. Obviously, I have to cover that up. Apparently, more snow is coming in on Tuesday. So this is our before. Messy, dirty sawmill. I still have my helmet and everything out. I've got to clean up the boards and wood over here and organize that, and then put the cover back on the sawmill. So this is what it's before. Show you what it looks after. Wow, did I just get lucky. Look at right here. Ooh, the pulley that drives everything is coming off, and there's the nut and the washer that goes with it. I thought I heard something yesterday, but it kept running well, so we'll get this put back together. Thank God I was cleaning and caught this. Charlie, are you helping? You're not helping very much. Okay, we're done. Got all the wood counted and put away. You look through the area here. I cleared up some of the mess right there. Tractor is good to go. Swept and cleaned out all the dirt inside the rails, so if it rains, it doesn't turn into anything sticky. Got it covered real well. Down here, there are all my scraps to eventually be burnt, and over there in that pile, covered with some old scrap plywood, is all of the offcuts, and I'm going to see if I can't do something with those in the future as well. But we are cleaned up and ready for the next time we come back out. Well, this is the last thing I wanted to do before cleanup. I mounted this directly to my Husqvarna, so now I can go to work on seeing if I can't get this peeler to work real well. Let's give her a shot. Well, that's gonna work incredibly well. I started cleaning up fast as can be. So, did you like my video, my t-shirt, the back of it? What a difference a couple of days makes. Look at this. No snow left anywhere, and that big pile of brush completely burnt. Great time out here. Starlink is definitely working for me, so I can actually work out here. Sawmill was amazing and did its job. Got the four-wheelers going, and that was kind of fun. Some great trail cam pictures. Just a great weekend for me and Charlie. Heading home right now, though. But hey, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Share it with some of your friends. And, thank you so much for watching. I did spend a lot of time on the sawmill doing it myself, and now it's your turn to get out and do it yourself.